In this video we are going to talk about angles around a point. Well, we're going to go with examples and we're going to give the definitions through the examples, and also we're going to work on types of angles while solving the examples. Now when we look at this one, we see two lines intersecting, and when two lines intersect they form two pairs of vertically opposite angles, namely A and C are vertically opposite and B and 140-degree angle are vertically opposite. These angles being vertically opposite are important because from here we can say that A is equal to C and B is equal to 140 degrees. Why? Because they are vertically opposite. So as a part of the solution, B is 140 degrees, and the reason being vertically opposite angles. Now, the angle A and the angle marked with 140, these are called as supplementary angles as they add up to 180 degrees. From here I can find A to be 40 degrees. Again, if I want to show this properly, I have to write the equation and the reason and then the answer. And as for C, you can say A equals C because they are vertically opposite angles, so C would be 40 degrees as A. Now let's look at this example. I would algebraically solve this as E plus 30 plus 90 equals 180, and the reason being supplementary angles. But of course in geometry there are many ways that give you the correct answer, so you could equally go like E plus 30 is 90 degrees, and the reason for this is that these angles are complementary angles, so they add up to 90 degrees. From here you can easily find E to be 60 degrees. As you see, you must give a reason for every bit of solution, for every bit of statement that you write. Careful with that. So as a quick note, by the way, these two angles, for example 30-degree angle and E, these are called as adjacent angles because they are adjacent. Oh my god, I can't write adjacent here. Okay, adjacent angles. And the definition for supplementary and complementary angles are: supplementary angles are two adjacent angles adding up to 180 degrees, whereas complementary angles are two adjacent angles adding up to 90 degrees. Another example. Well, this is about supplementary angles. All you need to do is, well, D plus 125 equals 180 degrees. Reason: supplementary angles. Of course you must write in full when in the exam, and then you will just write D to be 55 degrees. Well, this example is about actual angles around the point. We have the point here and all the angles are around this point. Now the idea is that the sum of all these angles make 360 degrees. So algebraically I would go like L plus 117 plus 83 plus 40 equals 360 degrees. Reason: I would open my bracket saying that angles around a point. Let me repeat, angles around a point. That's the reason. And then I would solve the equation quickly and easily. L would be 120 degrees. Now you would probably consider the arithmetic solution like, well, why don't I just add them all up, like 40 degrees plus 117 degrees plus 83 degrees, which would make 240 degrees in total. And then you would say 360 minus 240 being 120 degrees. At this point you must open up your bracket and write angles around a point. So basically what you need to do is, either you're doing algebra or arithmetics like this one, right? You must explain why this 360 appears in particular to this example, for example, or why 180 appears in your solution. How? You're going to give the reason as the type of angle. That's it. Now is your turn. Solve these questions and submit your answers in the online self-check. Thank you.